Let's see. I'm live. Okay, there we go. Welcome back. I had to restart. I found out that I had the volume on this 50%, so now we can actually hear the game together. Isn't that great? But yeah, my internet crapped itself, so I'm back. I'm back. Yo, don't waste food. I mean, I kind of already wasted it all. Sorry. I'm not done wasting it, though. I wonder if the slingshot's something crazy, like 50 rupees. But yes, I had previously gotten the cat to move. Might not have seen that because my internet went down, but... I'm back. I'm back. Huh. That's not the store, is it? No, it is the watermill, though. Nah. It's gotta be the other place. The one with the cat. So I got the cat. I don't see the cat over there, so we should be good. Open up. Police! What do you mean it's locked? Where's the store then? Oh, maybe that's the store. No. Oh, no, it is. I guess I just confused it with that one. But the cat went in the door, I guess. So we should be good. Look. Burp, burp, burp. Listen. Say what you want about Twilight Princess and many of its flaws, but... Come on, she's got a picture of her cat. Look how terrible this photo... How are they getting photos anyway? Look at these cats. Oh my god. She loves this kitty. Is this the same cat? Looks like it. Yeah. Did somebody on the dev team just like, yeah, I want to put my cat in this game. I'm obsessed with my cat. So I'm just looking around. I like looking around. We like looking around here. Ma'am, are you aware of the weeds growing above your home? Oh, they're clearly tied up there on some purpose. Oh my, Link! Hey, thank you, Zach. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you've been enjoying yourself with Persona. This time I won't say anything. Don't worry. My lips are sealed. Milk in a bottle. Great. But whose milk is this? There's no cows. Is it goat milk? No spoilers, guys. I promise. Promise. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to Owen's dungeon sometime soon. I was really hoping this would actually be 30 rupees. But yes, I'm playing Twilight Princess. Milk. I don't know where they're getting this milk, because there's no cows on this farm. Fuck, now Zach knows about Owen's dungeon. Spoilers. Yeah, right. Owen's the real villain here. Throwing everybody in TVs. Whoever Owen is, I don't even know where this joke originated. I just seen it. What? Wait, what? So she has more than one cat. Okay. They milk the woman. I mean, there is one pregnant woman in this village. There's one. For some reason, they put... Why not? Welcome, my dear. Anything you want? Yeah, I thought... Do you have more than one cat? Don't gawk at me. I'm not gawking. I swear. Either that or it's cat milk. God, it must be cat milk. I mean, have you seen this lady's home? Look at these stupid-ass photos. But yeah, I crashed the internet. It's because I caught the fish. I caught the fish for the cat. He says milk. I'm pretty sure... I don't even know. I don't even know what I was gonna say with that. I don't want to think about it. Yeah, this dude's brilliant plan, instead of saving or finding the cats, is to use this bee's nest for something. Are they coming after me? Oh, come on. How do they know? How do they know it's me? They should have went after the other guy. He's right over there. Resay Bathwater. Have you played this before, Kaiju? I have, actually. Yeah, I've been like really struggling on what I want to play. I got the feeling to play Twilight Princess. Wow, pretty nice, like discoloration from getting in the water. But yeah, I was really tempted to start Minish Cap instead. But like, I don't want to play Skyward Sword. I don't want to play that. It's too soon for me. I love Minish Cap. I haven't actually finished Minish Cap. I played of Minish Cap. I loved it though. And I've already played Ocarina Randomizer. What is the purpose of coming up here anyway? But I've already done an Ocarina of Time Randomizer last year, and I played Majora's Mask last year, so I'm just like, I don't really want to start those games either. I can get these rupees, I guess. If I don't fall. Wow, 10 rupees. That's the thing that got under my skin with Skyward Sword, was just the constant, like, you pick up anything in that game, and it has to tell you about it. Even though that shit was just, like, completely worthless all the time. Don't I need to, like, bottle this up for something? Something silly? Drink it, I don't care. It's just milk. I need to finish games. I need to finish games to start Cold Steel, starts Twilight Princess. But, you see, I'm gonna play Twilight Princess in, alongside Cold Steel. This was the plan. I was thinking about starting that tonight, but I figured it would be good to just hold off on that so everybody could watch the stream. So maybe I'll play Cold Steel after this, after I play this for a little while. I don't know. Kaiju tells me, Trails of the Sky, go play it. Don't sleep on it. I would gift everybody I know the first chapter if they would play it. But I'm gonna have to start, like, signing contracts to make people play it. Say, I'll play this game on stream if you play this 40-hour JRPG. Oh, look, that's like foreshadowing. That's an opening for you, for Wolf-Link. But yes, I had played this. I didn't buy this game at launch or anything, and I was kind of in my, like, teen phase. Yeah, I was into Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Bioshock. You know, I was in my 360 sicko mode when this game came out, so like, I had fallen out of Zelda, and this game was, like, specifically targeting the age group I was in, so it was just so weird to be not interested as somebody who grew up with Zelda and knew they were amazing games. I appreciated them. I don't know why I came in here. Guess I'm just exploring. But yeah, it's just kind of weird because this game's just all about regaining the audience Nintendo once had, but couldn't keep up. He's a really sweet, really is a sweet boy. He can just be a little timid. Sure. Okay, now that I got the cat, what was the point of getting the cat? Because I didn't. I think she wasn't gonna sell me anything if I didn't get the cat. So I got the slingshot. I gotta show the slingshot to the kids. That's right. I have to go through a mental checklist. Can't wait. But yeah, when I first played this, like, I just really wasn't into the long tutorial. I didn't understand. It's really doesn't make sense to me how I didn't understand what to do, or at least I, like, couldn't find the cat, or I didn't know I had to catch a fish. It's like I just didn't have a brain as a 13-year-old is what I'm trying to say. There are two types of people who are addicted to trails and those who never tried it. Yep. I don't feel like I've met anybody so far who's been, like, hasn't finished the first game and then said that they didn't enjoy it. Like, I've heard people have complaints, like, comments initially, like, upon first playing it, which, you know, the first Sky game is pretty, like, outdated, and it needs, like, doesn't really need it, but it shows its age. It's still fantastic for its age, too. It's weird because Trails in the Sky would have came out a year before this. It's weird to think about. Yeah, the tutorial of this game is too much. I don't know if it's even... I feel like Skyward Sword topped it, and that's why we got Breath of the Wild, because you can just jump into the Breath of the Wild and immediately start going anywhere and doing anything you want. And it's just... it's great. This is like... we wouldn't have Breath of the Wild if we didn't have these two games. Just kind of weird. Because, like, this game did not sell well. Like, or not as well as other... You know what's something today I found out that Donkey Kong 64 sold initially the first year. Donkey Kong 64 outsold Ocarina of Time. That blows my mind. I don't. Donkey Kong Country being any semblance of popularity, you haven't played Ocarina either, which is nuts, huh? Right. Oh, talking to him. The speedrunning community of this game is pretty nutty, though. Oh, I bet. Like, all of them are pretty nuts. They get, like, I used to think Zelda games are, like, perfectly like, there's no... I never really never really saw glitches. So, when I was a kid, I was just like, these are just, like, the most perfect games. They never break on you. You never have to, like, get stuck anywhere. You don't die to things you shouldn't be. I always thought they were like perfect games, and then I see the speedrunner community like 10, 15 years later, and I'm just like, wow, these games are incredibly broken. Yeah, speedrunners will tell you, like, will show you that your favorite game is just not as what you think it is. It's Extreme Ocarina before he started Persona 4 run. Yeah, nice. Yo, is that a Navi? A Navi? Oh, is there more? Spoder! I saw... oh, I gotta show you this fan art of CDI again, and I saw today. It was actually nuts how, like, perfect it looks. Let me see if I can pull it up. I gotta make sure not pop up anything too dirty. Okay. No, I just gotta go to my Twitter. It's all good. Because I showed it. That is not Chrome. That is chat. That is just the same game. 1 second. OBS. There it is. Yeah. Look how good this looks. Damn. It's beautiful. Bugs Link. Hey, look, listen. I never really like got annoyed at Navi that much. It's perfect. Anyway, Simon S. Anderson drew this. I forgot what he did. Yeah, oh, he's now a boy developer, I think. Crazy. I want to play and finish Owlboy someday. I played it and I wasn't like super impressed with it. Why? Why must we listen to Mansion Basement again? Oh. Wait, what? I didn't... You're so close. Yes. Tutorials make me feel like Mansion Basement. I always love the animation for that little kid. Everybody else dodges, but he takes it. I guess they really want me to hit this thing. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, I hate the baby. I hate him. Everybody looks so uncanny in this game. Hiya! Thanks, Link. I don't like the little girl going, it's making like these weird moans. I don't like it. It creeps me out. One ugly ass kid. Oh, there's more than just one. Were you expecting Khan's dad to bring something here? By here? Because he did. Yeah, that's right. What was that, anyway? I command you to tell us. This kid right here, he's of a higher being. The way he talks is far too mature. for his age. He's probably like 500 years old, like Kia. Zach likes making Rise moan, though. Sure. What's that have to do with this girl? Oh. Oh, yeah. I can't stop thinking about it. Show me. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm giving him like the most plain voice. Zach did bring Rise into his room. I mean, I'm sure they had fun in his room. They did lots of book reading. What did Colin's dad bring? I don't know what you kids are talking about. Bring? Talking about the fishing rod? You kids are confusing me now. Oh, no, I think he left me something in my house. Yeah. Is that supposed to be a Triforce? It's like a piece of the Triforce. Looks like a Leaf Force to me. He kept replacing voice lines of her making noises. Oh. I see I missed out. You're telling me his father, Colin just moved his heavy chest in here. Just put it in the middle of the room. And if it's in a chest, why not leave it outside? Why not just leave it outside? It's not his chest, so it's not like it's gonna... Whatever. Oh, just automatically equips that. I'm just so used to like manually equipping things. Rise. So you finally chose Rise. Are you happy with your decision? Oh my... Isn't that a wooden sword, Link? Oh yeah, it's wooden. Whoa, she's right. Hey, can I see for a sec? Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Why does this kid want to beat up monkeys? Well, no, I think I understand. I think I understand why. They just cause mischief. I had to get a cradle from one earlier. She trapped me. Excuses. You can't avoid Rise's advancements. They're very aggressive. Alright, first off. Okay. First off, we want to see that move. The slice. Yeah. Me rolling into it. Yeah, vertical slice. What was it? I've definitely seen you do a horizontal slice before too, you know, where you just press B. Alright, next. Alrighty, well, I'm off. Probably gonna watch the Midnight Channel as I doze on. Alright, you have a good night, Kingdom God. Oh, yeah, we already. Yeah. You just tilt up and Z target. Oh, please, the stab. Why is the kid like? Why does he look like that? Oh, that was so great, Link. But it wasn't a stab. God, look at his face. Yeah, have a good night. Sleep tight. What are you mumbling about? Link did that on purpose. I mean, right, Link? You were just trying to get ready to see target tilt up so you can press stab. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Tilt. So I just have to like slightly move it forward. No, no. I keep doing A, I think. Yeah. My controller is reversed, so it threw me off. Someone likes having Xenoblade emotes. Really feeling it. What a bunch of jokers. Since you're at it, how about you show us that other move? You know, the twirly thing you do. I love that. What do you call it? Spin attack? Like, it's hard to briefly hold B and release it. What is with... This kid knows something. He knows too much. Slash. Backslash. It's right time. Alright, my oomfies. I'm sorry to have you waste your time with these little brats. You must be tired from doing all the important stuff you do. The kid is suspicious as hell. I'm telling you, he's a demonic child. He knows too much. He has something evil. He's look at him stare off into space. So actually, you can't see him because of my portrait. There you go. There you go. Now you get to see him. He'll, oh, he's so creepy. He's so creepy. Oops. I think I'm moving chat there. Have it back down here? Yeah. Okay. You gotta show us the jump attack before you go. You know the one where you go, hi-ya! Hi-ya! You mean the one where you just hold the ZL and A? Yeah, real tough. What's with this kid? Why? Ah, he's just so alien. I hate him. He looks like if a Shiba Inu turned into a weird kid. So, I think I get it. Kinda. Maybe not. So, this means that any one of those naughty monkeys show up, beat him up. Ah! It's the princess one, though. A butt. Booty. Why did I take your request for Toad? Toad cheer. I'm gonna take opponent with me since I have the option. Why not? Why not? Me starting another 50-hour game. This probably will be the longest one. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm still playing this in like April. I really wouldn't. Tallow and Mallow went chasing that crazy people after that monkey. Monkey! I can't keep up with those two. Pathetic. They didn't even go that far. Still need to add the Till and Allen grunt. I mean, that's probably really easy for me to just pull up. Like it's like Blurp's gonna have it no matter what. What do you mean it's not automatically loaded in? Come on now. There you go. Channel points, add new reward, discover, Tim Allen. See? Is that good for you? Alright, I think it's added. Should be added. I don't know. Might have to refresh. Who knows? I don't know how any of that works. Whoa, I'm gonna fall off the side. Alright, over there. There you go. See, you don't need to add anything. Yeah, I did pick this up from my Wii U back in the day. I didn't get very far in it. I got like... Why didn't you jump over that? I got to like the second temple, I want to say, and then I just kind of like dropped it because I had already played it before. But it does look very nice. Can't wait to use it after you say something dumb. Well, I always say something dumb, so... I don't think there's a moment where I don't say something stupid. Yeah, it's really throwing me off how everything is inverted, because I played the Wii U version, or not the Wii U, the Wii version. I think I have to get off my horse and, yeah. So everything's flipped for me, and it feels like I'm being gaslit. It's like my version isn't real. 50 seeds, man. Just gives you all of it. And there's the wooden sword.
You're going for it like Jesse went for the train. I mean, 4,000 submarines breastfeeding a rabbit? Come on.
Come on. I don't. See, you're talking about my clips making no sense and having no place anywhere. What place does 4,000 submarines breastfeeding a rabbit have? I like the music in the background. Like, of the Dr. Phil? Or just... why? I don't have a lantern. Do I actually have to go buy the lantern? That's weird. I don't remember having to do that. It wasn't breaking because I was hitting it. Oh, shut up. Guess I'll get the lantern from this dude. I think. I thought about talking to him, and I was like, well, probably not gonna let him sell me anything. Got some caves here. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. See, I sell lantern oil here. I gave that to you for free so you can pay me to fill it up. Because I'm just a swell guy. What? Is it? Oh, it's in the pot. Scoop. Oh, I guess I don't need the bug. Can I just trade you for the bug larva? Just gonna... Oh. Okay, Link. You can't. If you want to take it, guy, you have to heat it to make it... What? What's he talking about? I thought you had like a little area to like scoop it up. I guess I need to listen to what he's saying. Go on, set the fire under that big pot so you can taste amazing lamp. I don't understand. Set the lantern. Okay. Oh, I already have fuel in it. Okay. See, that's the part I didn't get. Here you go, buddy. That's right. See, it's on fire, guy. Yeah. You keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need, and if it runs out of oil, just come see me to get it refilled. Yeah, okay. He did me such a service here. How's the oil level in your lantern? Sure, I'm good. No, we're good. We're good. Zach lucky he didn't use blurps. He doesn't use blurps, or he would have kept hearing my queen during resay. Yeah, I believe it. I want to put out the lantern. Put it away. You're wasting it, Link. No, 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 no. Put it away. Perhaps I should have filled up my bottle. I like resay even more than I did last playthrough now. You've been saying that about... You're just doubling down on everything you liked. Is there anything that's changed? Actually? Oh, isn't it so scary in here, guys? Isn't it just scary? Whoop. But yeah, the plan is to play Cold Steel and take a break from Cold Steel and play this, essentially. I don't have a lot. Like, I'll play Bayonetta and finish it up soon. I don't think it's gonna take very long. Of course, I've said that in the last few games. I like Chie less, remember? Yeah, but you see, you're just doubling down on the things you disliked and liked. Whoop. I don't like Chie either. Yosuke! Yosuke, please lather it on me, Yosuke! Shh, summon Khan. And Michael. Michael likes Chie too. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I put out. You want me to just break him like this? That works. This game just showers you in rupees compared to like any other Zelda game. Ocarina of Time's pretty bad about it too, but it's like you never need to think about it. I don't understand the Chie people. They were infesting Zach's chat too. I don't. There's a lot of Chie fans. There's a lot more than I would ever expect. Yuck! Gross! Yeah! Hop! Hop! Yep! Anyway, I need to focus on the task, otherwise I'll spend 10,000 hours in this game. It's really weird coming back to this area when it's like all foggy. Foggy! Thoroughly enjoying the corn clips. Yeah, you sure are. Yeah! I wonder what it's gonna be like playing Skyward Sword without the motion controls. I know it's helped you a lot. But yeah, it's really weird to think that, like I was watching a retrospective video on like this Twilight Princess and how this game is basically just kind of course correcting things for Zelda. Because Wind Waker was not a big hit. And they just kept trying to like gimmick things with Skyward, yeah, the Four Swords Adventures, stuff like that. So it's just like each and every game they kept putting out after Ocarina of Time, it was just selling much worse. So they were panicking. They were like, oh, fuck, we gotta change things or go back. Thoroughly enjoying the corn. Fuck the motion controls. Yeah, fuck you left-handed people, despite the fact Miyamoto is left-handed and so was Link before. Shit. It's so funny. It's so ironic. I should put the ironic Palpatine voice. But I could do that. I bet I could add that really quick. My library. Ironic. Here, I'll show you. Ow. Ow! What is wrong with these goblins? Look at them, man. Ricky. Schmutty. The goblins. Really? Maybe... Meow Emperor Palpatine sounds? Meow! Meow! I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Kill him now.
Kill him now.
Dang it! Why isn't it ironic? Ironic. Why is it not here, blurps? Come on now. That's like, it's a given. It should be a given. I'll look a little bit more down. What is this Family Guy one?
Yes. Hello, Cringe Department. I'd like to file a claim.
Hello, Cringe Department. I'd like to file a claim. Weird. Okay, well.
Okay. $19 Fortnite card. Okay.
Is the CDI merchant on that sticker for that one? Weird. Wow. Bro, being left-handed sucked as Nintendo fan. Oh, you left-handed too, eh? Touch controls and motion controls, one of the many things they respect Twilight for. They actually thought about accessibility. Yeah, that makes no sense because Nintendo's is usually somewhat about accessibility. I always get lost in this forest. This game is actually pretty big for a GameCube game. It's impressive, but it's also just kind of empty, you know? This cave over here always gets me. It always tricks me. I always feel like that's the way to go, and it's not. What? It is kind of fun doing these like stabbing motions and with the swings. The combat is definitely better than Ocarina. but there's just really no need for these like advanced techniques you get later in the game. Look at what hand Link is holding a sword in. Oh yeah, I made the shit for the Wii. Yep, sure did. And I am lost. I think that's up here actually. I gotta go to. I am lost. Yeah. And this wooden sword can really take a beating. Oh, but it's, yeah, I got the key though. Good. I had to go that way. It's awesome. Yep. But Zelda combat's always been funny. Like if anybody is like trying to tout for it, because like all you really have to do is spam swing. Just, yeah, you got jump attack, you got the stabs.
I would think about climbing on board.
That looks like a pogging tree. You see that too, right? Half dead tree. Yeah! But it kind of made sense to play this after seriously playing, God damn it. I hate this bird. After Majora's Mask. Hey! Woo! Hey! Woo! You're super! Now, just buy something. Hey! I always stole from this bird. I hate the bird. I don't care. Don't even at me. What's he gonna do? Peck me? Why does the bird have an afro? I don't know. Pog tree. I don't know why they had to include the gun in the clip, but it works. I like it. It's a good addition. That's why I edit it, because it's so good. I think about climbing. It looks like a place you can go to down there, but there's just no way to do it. I can't. I'm trying to see under it. I can't. How did the monkeys trap me here? Or the goblins? Just such weird looking goblins, man. Apparently one of the quotes from Miyamoto for Twilight Princess was that it needed to be 120% Zelda. Whatever that means. So it was. Stupid face. I like his eyebrows. It makes him look angry. Angy. If you hadn't come, Link, gee, me and that monkey would have gotten eaten, probably. She's actually a pretty nice gal, that monkey. She tried to protect me, so we got captured together. Link, you're not gonna mention this to my dad, are you? He's always telling me to never, ever go into the forest because he says it's dangerous. So you really can't tell him, really? You have to promise. Remember being a kid and having to keep secrets from your parents so you don't get scolded? Remember the 90s? My son told me Tallow disappeared into the woods and had not returned. I came as soon as I heard. Well, he already knows? But it looks like you had brought him home already. Well, I mean, he already kind of walked there himself. I apologize. Such a task should not fail you. I don't know why he had to go ahead. He's gonna get captured again. Tell me, have you noticed how strange the wood seems lately? Come on. Can't you just say woods? It's just normal. More than one woods. I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait. Anyway, Link, tomorrow's finally the day you will be departing for Hyrule. I think it is a good thing I have given you this task. Good luck, and return safely. How far have you gotten into this game before? Oh, I finished it. Don't worry, I finished the... back in 2010, early 2011 at most. I feel like it was December of 2010. If you're lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda. I thought you had, but you asked a question that confused me. Guess you just forgot. Maybe. What was the question? The way I've been talking about it probably seems that way too. Cause like I picked it up and then put it down, and then a few years later, I was just like, wait a second, it's Zelda game. I gotta play and finish it. Outcropping further down the from the temple. You go there much later. Oh, outcropping. Oh, when I played the Wii U version. Yeah, no, I finished the Wii version. I bought the Wii U version too, but I only got to like the Fire Temple. Yeah, you were asking about that ledge. Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm not gonna remember a lot. That's why I'm replaying it. Wait, what are we doing? Look how buff he is. He got big old arms. I give this guy a funny voice. Hey, you gotta get them chores done. If you wanna get them goats back into the barn, then climb into the Epona and holler at me. Well, you're in for surprise. It's the major area. The ledge? Yeah, I know that's like a temple. No, that's a dang old temple. Get in there. Get in there. Why do you have 20 goats out here now? It was like 10 earlier. Oh my god, just go. Just go. Just go. Oh yeah. Got so many in at once. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Only 3 left. Man, I was bad at this before. Of course, I was, 13. Yeah. I didn't think that ledge was part of the forest temples, but it is, I guess. One of my most hated things in the game. It's not even that bad if you... But the way they want you to play it is odd. Like this guy being a stubborn bastard there. See, I gotta come around. There you go. I don't know. Once you understand it, it's pretty easy. I always wanted to just kill them. The ledge isn't part of the forest temple. Yeah, right. Okay. It didn't seem like it. So, Hyrule, huh? What kind of place it is? What kind of place is it, bud? I ain't never seen much as set a foot outside Ordon. Oh, y'all making me jealous. Alright, see you later, bud. God dang it, I hit A instead of B. Listen, I don't want to do this no more. I don't need to set the fences. I just want to leave. Bye. Unless I'm misremembering. Whatever you do, don't look at Discord. Huh? Gotta actually open up Discord because my computer... I had to restart my computer because I thought maybe... The game was too quiet at first, but it was just the settings inside the program. Oh. Is this just like your thing now? Do you just send people while they're live? You just send them stuff? Nice work. I feel like the D-pad just made that text go, no? Okay. Hitting the right bumper did. Oh, no. R actually makes the, text scroll. Huh. It'd be bad if the representative Ordon were to be late for such an occasion. You get me, lad? Why does your dad mustache look like this? I have to send Zach a Mithra every stream or he'll fire me. Yeah, you'll get demodded if you don't. Send the lewds. The path before you is a long one, my sweet horse, but please bear Link safely along it. Wait, what's this? Oh, she gets real upset. She gets everything in a bunch. What happened? She's injured, isn't she? Not really. I didn't do anything. Link, how could you? You pushing Epona too hard again. I bet you hurt her jumping fences. Listen, I didn't want to jump the fences. The guy set him up. Put him in my way. He locked the gate. Father! How could you be so easy on him? You're the mayor. You should start acting like one. What is, like, making the text crawl? Because I'm, like, moving around the
God,
thumbs.
how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Zarabar.
It'll be alright, Epona. Take you to the forest spring right now. Once we soothe you in the spirit spring, you'll feel better in no time. That's when things are getting too boring. And that's what's used when things are getting too boring in-game. Well, that's like... spoiler. That's most of the game. Why, without Epona, the gift won't get delivered in time. He even got like a weird comb over on the back of his head. Just the back of his head, though. Oh, this won't do. This won't do, donkey. What's a father to do? There's no way you'll be able to deliver your town's gift without Epona. Hey! It's heading for town. Somebody stop him. I always failed this. There we go. Got it this time, though. Yeah. The first one. Sorry about that, Link, but thanks to you, that goat didn't get away. I like how it just like just sadly goes back to the farm, defeated.
Get out of here! You're a piece of garbage!
That worked. Well, you'd better get going and figure out what you're gonna do about Epona. Maybe you can head up to where Ilya is and see if she won't give the horse back. I'm sure she will. Fine. Horse is fine. Honestly. So what if it was giggling like a moron? Watch this. See ya! What is it, a duck now? How are you gonna get out? That's right. There's the soaps. Now you got everything else. You got your tacos you wanted. Got your tacos. You got them tacos. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Link, you going to see Ilya? Maybe it's just me, but those guys don't normally let people through. Link, you think we can go see Ilya together? Collins tells us to get pupapais. Hey, I've been waiting for you, Link. Yesterday was so much fun. Yeah, chasing that monkey was great. I was telling Malo about how we wanted to show him, but we let it go instead. Need more soaps. Oh, no. You're getting tacos. You want tacos. Oh, you didn't get caught, Tello. Oh, Colin. Hey, his name's Colin. Way to spoil everything by telling your dad. Nice job. There's a torta, by the way, that has ham and pineapple. I don't want the torta with the ham and pineapple. Yeah, thanks a lot. We got scolded by our dad. Something off. Scolded by our dad. Something awful. Weird phrasing. I thought it was never gonna end. Which torta would you try? I don't know, a normal one? I bet you're trying to go see Ilya, aren't you? Well, there's no way I'm gonna let you pass. Oh, hey, neat. Link, let me borrow that wooden sword. If I had that wooden sword yesterday, I would have handled it all alone. Definitely. Didn't you have a play sword? Yeah. You don't even hit him with the play sword. Sorry, kid. What? Why not? It's okay. Just let me borrow it. Look, you're gonna have. We're never gonna let you leave here until you. So they tell us we can borrow it. Link. Oh shit! Got me. Well, what if I just, you know, left? Normal. What's normal? I don't know. If you want to get past here, Colin, you better start talking fast. Make Link let us borrow that sword. Sheesh, you're my brother Town, but that's pretty low. I like the way, like, his eyes would actually go back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure you would. If you said that would be overkill, what happened? Be overkill. Whoa, yes! This thing, I'll show him. Well, he does have his opinions. He's allowed to have his opinions. The food wore off. Wore off? I'm still full. Those guys are always teasing me. What's so fun about swinging something like that around anyway? I hate it. It's scary. But when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. I don't want to learn about stories or anything, but could you teach me how to ride a horse sometime? Can you? You have to promise. I'll think about it. Alright, I'm done thinking about it. Can't do it. Sometimes I can do high-pitched voices and sometimes I can't. And yet I can do the silly Kermit meme. I keep seeing the Borzy meme with apparently something Miss Piggy says. Let me get there for you. Let me get there for you. Okay, well my voice is just giving out. Let me get there for you. Oh, she had closed the gates and everything. Wow. Link. Oh, she's pissed. If you came back to take Epona back, you can forget it. Boo. Why don't you think about what you've done for a change? I won't open the gate until you change your attitude. Ilya, don't you think... You don't know what happened yesterday. Listen. Don't know if she'll listen to me, but let me try to explain it. About Tallow and the monkey, okay? I mean, we didn't take Epona that far in. El Pastor is the best Choco. Change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind. You had your asada tacos. What's the asada? It's asada for the deaf. Can't even taste it. This took me forever to find too. Like more time than it should have when I first played it. Why are all these kids absolutely insufferable? Ooh. Girl won't give you back your horse. Boy blocks you until you give away your horse. Yeah. These kids are just like pulling Link in like 4 different directions. I had no idea. And that's why Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game of all time. So nobody tells you anything. You just do it. I just hit them with the flat of my blade until they move. Like a chunky horse. So you still prefer your master over me, huh, Kona? Yeah? It's my horse. Get away from my horse. Don't worry about your horse, Link. Yeah, no one tells you about what to do in Breath of the Wild because there's nothing worth doing. Fortunately, it looks like the injury isn't too serious. You two can go on together. But Link, you can at least promise me this? No. No matter what happens in your journey, don't try anything out of your league, please. Breath of the Wild is Kingdom Hearts level? What does that mean? That just doesn't even make sense. No matter what happens on your journey, don't... Yeah, got it. Just please come home safely. Oh, Fuck. Forgot this happens, like, at this part. Why are you saying you guys? I like Breath of the Wild. It's not my favorite Zelda, but I like it. Kill! There you go. But you know, Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda of all time. Look at this goblin's face. How does he do this? The horn summons. Yeah, that's right. Getting to the absolute best. The real start of the game. For real though, this tutorial's less time than I remember. I feel like I spent 5 hours doing it because I got so confused and lost and unsure what to do in certain parts of it. But I was a dumbass kid, so it makes sense. Like, this beginning is only like an hour and a half long until we get to this. So, Breath of the Wild is the Marie of Zelda, like Marie from Shadow the Hedgehog. I absolutely love the design of Twilight World, Twilight Zone. Woo! Yeah. Marie from Persona 4. Got it. Doesn't make sense, but I get it. Ow! I find it hard to believe nobody's questioned the Triforce on his hand. So how come nobody else gets turned into a beast? Am I the only one? All furries just cream their pants. Oh, you know it. I see plenty of Twilight wolves still. To this day. We got the edgies. This is the most edge we'll see in any Zelda game. Don't cut yourself. Do you want to save? Sure. Buy it at a high price. Why do furries like anthers when cute anime girls exist? I don't know. Why does anybody like anything? See, like, look, Twilight Wolf has fucking piercings in his ears. So extra. We got the Hot Topic crowd in, yeah. Ooh. I always like the barking. It really did seem like this Twilight Wolf was like a hard afterthought because they really didn't do anything with it later on. Link just kind of stays as a Twilight Wolf. And then, like, he doesn't learn any abilities. Yeah, here's the real sexiness of the game. Everybody's favorite short stack. I found you. Textures seem not great on the wolf. What are you talking about? What's wrong with that? Oh, aren't you scary? Are you sure you want to be doing that? Snarling and glaring at me? Well, that's too bad. We have perfect view of Midna's fat ass. I was planning on helping you if you were nice. Why do people want to... Why does anybody want to do anything? Again, every single thing can be fetishized. That's the plague of humanity's brains. Just finding new ways to jerk off to different things. That's much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? I think everybody just likes Midna's, like, playful nature. Most of all. Oops. You aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a beast. There. You be a good boy. See, she calls you a good boy. Like, What more do you need? Calm down. No need to bite. She's just a weird imp. Nagatoro. I don't know what Nagatoro means, actually. I feel like I've heard that before, but your paw is clipping. You look kind of surprised. So, I bet you were wondering, where exactly are we? Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you. There's a surprising amount of people that actually like her real form. Anyway. I'm always surprised when people, like, that's what people prefer. People really like Midna. Princess Midna. Oh no, I spoiled the game. So I'm just gonna dig. Dig. Wait, isn't there... Not... Okay, I guess you just don't know how it's since. There's no... Oh, okay. I guess I have to attack this. There we go. Dig, 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 dig. Check Discord. See if you recognize her. Nope. Now you're sending me Pyro Mithra. Ah. Are they so hot? I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Listen, I like you, so I think I'll get you out of here. But in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. Is that a complaint? No. If you need anything from me, just press L to give me a sign. So, are we all clear? Good. Now, come on, let's get moving. Link's just like traumatized from this experience, I'm sure. Nope, nope. Right, you had it. What? Bite. No. Grab. Huh? What's that? I'm pressing ZL. That's what I've been doing. Alright. Well, you'll figure it out. Really. Okay. I was hitting B again. Or A on my controller. It keeps tripping me up. The souls. Oh, well, well. You want to see something interesting? You're a beast, remember? X to hone your senses. Try poking around. That's big. Huh. I can't run any further. That's far enough, right? That'd be safe here, I think. What was that noise? Don't anything come near me. Calm down. Can't bite him, fortunately. Can't interact. Do not interact. Yep, doesn't work. That was a soldier's spirit. Maybe it's someone from the other world. There are lots of spirits roaming around here, so you know, hone your senses with X to see them. Yep. Got it. Always liked the Twilight world visually. It's so nice. Whoop! Well, what's in here? Rupees. Wow, I came in here for rupees. Amazing. I was like throwing those skulls. It's really, really funny how this and Akame came out so close together. I doubt you're used to your new body yet, so I'll just tell you. Think about how you fought enemies in your human form, because if your shape... Just because your shape has changed doesn't mean your instincts have as well. Yep. Send you a comic thing, Wolf Link. I'm sure it exists. I'm definitely sure. Whoop. But I'm good. I'm quite good, actually. Here we go. Gotta let in the poo water. Ew. This water is really, really clean. And you call yourself furry. Pathetic. Nah, I'm just saying it because I've already seen it. I've already seen it one. Clearly. I always love how he does the same thing as other dogs, so they just try to throw it. Dogs just attacking things like that, just like bite them, grab a hold of them, just throw them around for no reason. It's funny. It's really funny to watch. So that's how we get past the spikes. Like rabid squirrels, yeah. Exactly. It's just like the rabid squirrel incident. Hey, breed, no! What are these black things? They're coming from... Get out of here. So what Saibo's referencing is, the situation where I had, like, a strange squirrel in the back of my yard. Like, it just was not a normal squirrel. This is fucked up. You mean, this is the story? But, I had a squirrel in my backyard, and it was acting very erratically. It was, like, approaching us, even though we were... You know, like, any normal squirrel would run away from you. But this squirrel was, like, moving like a spaz. Like, it just was moving crazy. And my dogs, and by the time I found out about it, like, walking outside, and the dogs just both ran out at the same time, and they were attacking the squirrel. I'm just like, get away from that thing, there's something wrong with it. So I finally got it back in, after Avery had flung it around multiple times. So was there a reason for me to do that? And yeah, so like I tried to like didn't know what to do about this situation. There's something clearly wrong with the squirrel. Okay, the sound effects are not acting right. Being really echoey. And like I called the animal control, like that's my first instinct. I'm just like, okay, I gotta look up the number for animal control, I guess. And they were just like, yeah, you gotta pay us it was like $100 to come and get the squirrel. I'm like, oh, no. So I attempted. My next attempt was to just simply put the squirrel out of its misery by throwing heavy blocks of concrete on it, which is not the smartest thing. I was kind of panicking at that moment. So I hit it once, I think. I was missing a bunch. And yeah. Eventually we were able to like get the squirrel fatigued enough to put it in a box. And it was still like jumping around. It wasn't like walking anymore. It was just starting to just jump like a spring. And so finally we took the boxed up squirrel, and the thing was flipping backwards and shit like it's The Exorcist. Yeah. And so we take the box squirrel to the vets, and the vet's just like, yeah, there's something clearly wrong with the squirrel. I'm just gonna put it out of its misery. So I guess they euthanized it, and I didn't have to pay for anything. So point match for me. Animal control, not even gonna take out a rabid squirrel. So yeah, I don't know what was wrong with that squirrel. That useless animal control. They probably would have done their job, but you know, I'm not paying to have a squirrel removed. Probably could have just flung it over the fence in the neighbor's yard. Ugh, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but please. Guess I have to do everything for you. Look, I'll show you all the small ledges. Just Z-target me and press A to jump where I am. Oops. Is that I? Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, That's A. Mechanic's so strange because it's just like Sonic's homing attack, essentially. Whoop, whoop. You don't do anything. You just press a button. Not hard. Also, this? How? How does the dog do this? He can't fall. I don't think he can fall. So yeah, that's the story of just a strange acting squirrel in my yard. Which, I don't know if it had rabies, or if it just had like some sort of like cognitive failure. I don't know. It was bizarre, and I don't know why it was localized entirely within my backyard, but it happened. So, you know where you are yet? How did we end up here? Oh yeah, the beast knocked us.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Me whipping out the rock to crush the squirrel with. Delightfully devilish, Matt. So lately I found the CRT filters for RetroArch. I've downloaded and started using. There's a few of them that are really, really, really good. It's got me salivating and wondering if I can stream those games like that. So we were finally able to get out. Look at the sky. Isn't the black cloud of Twilight looking beautiful today? You know where this is? You still don't know? Zelda 2 stream win. Oh my god. Maybe one day. Look, there's someone I want to introduce you to, but I'll need you to go to that tower to do it. Yeah, like seeing this, like, open sky out here like this on the Wii. Why can't you get up? There you go. Like this whole castle area is big. Gee, I wonder where we're at. Yeah, like visually, the visual design of the black squares and stuff, love it. Super good. Oh. What's up? Spirits appear? Even though these guys can't see monsters, they don't know a thing about you. Why not? If you think I'm lying, why don't you check them out? Where are these monstrous birds? What in the world is happening here? Ah, our poor Hyrule Castle. It's really quite funny, like, you see these spirits, like they're supposed to be dead or whatever, but they're just kind of living out their day-to-day lives. There's nothing really, like, changed. They just see monsters. That's about it. They don't seem to be in any form of danger. Wasn't the person I wanted to meet. That wasn't the person I wanted to meet, by the way. Let's just try and get to that tower. Alright, I got it. I got it, Nabby. Yep. Oh. Whoa. It's like the perfect amount of music. I don't know how they got the... It's like, yeah, that's perfect. It's like really unsettling music. Some Silent Hill shit, if you know what I mean. Could you stop? Just let me attack you. There we go. You done now? Thanks. I wonder what these skulls are supposed to be. Cause they got like spikes on top. Who is it? Not human. Ah! I don't really have to fight these things, to be honest. killed him with this. I just had to hit him with that. Oh no, he's still alive. Go away. I'm trying to think. I don't think I can jump that. But I can do this. Oh no, that was attack. Not. It'll be forever until I get used to that. Still, you try to attack me? Still? Go away. Oh shit, can't do that. Good thing to design this roof with like backup. Otherwise you just fall down forever. Yeah, go away. Don't even need them. But yeah, even like compared to other remakes of Zelda games, which it makes sense because the Wii U didn't like sell very much, but like this HD version of this game I didn't even scratch 2 million. But I think that mostly because it was on the Switch, or not the Switch, the Wii U. It needs to be ported to the Switch. There's absolutely no reason. And then we'll have just about every Zelda game. All the major Zelda games, at the very least. This reminds me of that real weird Wind Waker commercial. What exactly reminds me? You, the for sales? Also, hi, good evening. Read, boy, read. You remembered my name. What an honor for me. Yeah, Matt, talk about more how Chie sucks. Nah. I'm good. I've heard enough about Chie tonight. He's not exactly what I'd had in mind, but I guess he'll do. Grrr. He looks so dumb. You were imprisoned. This one, Matt. I am sorry. Alright. See what you got. Alright. Mr. White.
In the land of Hyrule,
Wind Waker
there echoes a
narrated
legend.
commercial. I feel like I never saw any
held dearly by
ads
the
for
royal
this.
family that tells of a boy who became a man.
And this is like
He
in
embarked
180,
on a great journey
negative 160p.
to the deepest, darkest corners of the earth, battling the forces of evil, testing the limits of his will.
And they
all
were
to
really trying to
fulfill
make
his
this
destiny,
Wind Waker look more tough.
which is, above all else,
This ad, huh? Darker. Like, notice how they're using like the lighting,
to save
the
me.
darker areas of the game. Can't be bright and colorful. It would look too much like a kid's game.
Product not yet rated.
Product not yet rated. Was that really necessary? That was a real strange ad for Wind Waker. Poor thing, he has no idea where this is or what's happened. His head is empty. Head's empty, no thoughts. Luckily, they went back to dark and edgy with Twilight Princess. Eh. Some might say it's a step down. Nah. I like this game a lot, though. I like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess kind of equally. I don't know. Like, I definitely don't like Skyward Sword as much as the other ones. It's so strange. I think I prefer Wind Waker style. They'd be wrong. I really like Wind Waker, so I like the freedom of chilling around. It was good for the time, anyway. Well, this game is just railroaded. I like the adventurous atmosphere of Wind Waker, but the dungeons were I don't disagree. They were definitely the weaker part of the game. So, don't think you should explain to him... So, don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Look at Midna. Twilight Princess. Why make two dungeons escort missions? Why? Yeah, why, SpongeBob? Why? Don't know. Everything, it was the style at the time. You got Eco. They just love their escort missions. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. You're not fooling anybody, Princess Zelda. I know that's you. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill 2 as well. That's just where the games are made. I know. It's so weird. The early 2000s just loved escort missions. And then you got Grand Theft Auto. I'm sure pretty had plenty of escort missions too. Or similar missions. So what's the worst dungeon in Ocarina of Time? An escort mission. There's an escort mission? Ocarina of Time? Oh yeah. I hate doing that dungeon. I don't like Jabu always like stops me in my track. Like I'll get like halfway through Jabu and just give up. I'd just be like, yeah, okay, well, I'll finish this another time, and I just don't do it. I prefer to do every other Zelda game or dungeon, even the Water Temple. I'd do the Water Temple over Jabu again. I've done the first 3 dungeons so many times. Good night. I had you escorting now. God, no, you're gonna give me PTSD flashbacks. Oh my god. Zelda doesn't even like try to defend the castle here. She just folds immediately. Look how freakishly fast these things are though. Holy shit. Come on, you have to have some form of defense. Where's the light arrows? I bet you couldn't do anything. How the fuck do you defend from these? True. And then you got Zant, who just, you know, freak that Zant is. Why do they feel the need to add that? I guess it's freaky. Oh yeah, he's a freak. Look at his tongue. It is time for you to choose surrender or die. I thought that was like secretly Ganon for like when I was younger. I was like, that has to be Ganon. That's all there is to Ganon. Yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. But then he just life or death. Ting, ting. I guess they just didn't have any defense. They just had regular men. So, what's Zelda gonna do? I guess she has nothing. She has no powers, nothing. Just whip out the white arrows. The light arrows. Can't tell me you don't have them. White arrows, yeah. It's burning. So why does nobody else transform into a beast? Why only Link makes Link so special? Within the Twilight, they lived on, unaware that they had passed into the spirit forms. All the people know now is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. Wow. Matt, the whole plot of all these games is literally about what makes Link so special. But I don't get why he turns into a wolf. The Triforce. What would have happened if he didn't have the Triforce? Oh my god, it's Zelda. I can't believe it. Eyeliner. Eyelashes. I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. To bring in the furry demographic, stupid. Oh god, of course. Of course. Well, every, Nintendo game has to have a gimmick. Otherwise, they're all the same game. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is Perpetual Twilight really all that bad? Not when we have Midna. Midna, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? That's a good question, actually. Why indeed? You tell me. Why he turns is a plot point in the game. Well, you see, I'm dumb, and I don't remember it. I love seeing Wolf Link just facing forward. Also, he's like blinking inconsistently. Like he's doing one side's blinking first, but he's double blinking. That's weird. Yeah, like Sticker Star's gimmick is to be actual trash. Oh, don't lie, you love Sticker Star. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. Link is a lizard. Yeah. Lizard. King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard. Must leave here quickly. Boom. You're right. You can only get like 4 hits out of most weapons. Otherwise they break. Dig, dig, dig. Really wonder how different Tears of the Kingdom will be. I can't wait. I hope to have some changes. I want to see what they learn. Please, you must leave quickly before the guard comes. Take my time. I'm checking things out, I go through the fire. Ah! Let's go. Whoop. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, Wolfie. Not that way. The guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. Boy, he's prompt. Ah. Luckily, they designed this castle for fucking lunatics. Why there's a giant hole over here? Who knows? Wish you'd yank in my ears. You like that, huh? You like getting yanked. You yank on other things too, I'm sure. I mean, she does. Her hair turns into a giant fist, after all. Well, do you understand where you are now? I mean, you'd be pretty damn stupid if you didn't know it coming outside here.
Now draw her pregnant.
Besides Breath of the Wild, this is easily the horniest Zelda game. Oh, you seen the animation too? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Draw her pregnant. I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? She's so... She could just do that? She could shape-shift? I forgot. How are you doing that? Well, in that case, little Midna would be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant. I'd be Midna's servant any day of the week. And like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. See, this is why people like Midna. People just want to be bullied and follow orders. Be a dog. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? Devious imp. game like struggled to load that for a second. Not from a freaky imp though. No, no. It just adds to it. Well, everything's fine over here though. Whoop. Precursors to Breath of the Wild teleportation, I guess. It's very similar. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you still haven't transformed back to your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now why could that be? Yeah, like Midna can't Midna doesn't like light. People are weird. Oh yeah. Well, go to the many fetishes of the hentai arts, and yeah, you'll see that people are freaky. Just not even get into the armpits. So, what's next? And the feats. Did you think I'd disappear? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way, this time you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight, like me. Glad I don't like normal stuff. Sure. So, you really have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and shield that'll suit me. That's right. Gotta get her sword and shield. Come on, hurry up. But also, they felt the need to give, you know, Wolf Link piercings. I never really like paid attention to that when I was younger. But it's definitely piercings. Did Link have anything before he turned into a wolf? I don't know. I like the bite mechanic, like when you can like lunge onto something and then just like mash the button to start biting. That's satisfying. It's rad as fuck. Don't you try to deny it. I won't. I'm not. I like it. It looks best Zelda game. Let's go. Oh, it's your favorite, eh? Hi, Fatsu. Fatsu, did you have a fun time cleaning today? I noticed some of the stuff you found. Seemed like you had a lot to go through. What was that I saw earlier? Like was it a projector? Something crazy like that. That looked insane. Never even seen something that old before. Maybe. I think the oldest thing I've ever encountered was when Saibo bought a Atari computer, which, you know, for a time I didn't even know Atari made desktop computers. But yeah, that's what they do. I'm still cleaning, so I'm gonna be like for a bit. Nah, I definitely I figured you would be. It's alright, you have fun lurking. Yeah, he had his ears pierced, same as in Ocarina, but Twilight Princess Twilight Princess Link has them in both ears. Ah, I see. Growl. Wait! For some reason, I can speak to animals too, because it's just what wolves do, I guess. Thank you guys for taking care of those bad guys. Or thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made both the village and forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know you're not one of them. I could tell because you smelled like trees of Orden. Weird. But okay. I love old stuff, so that's my gift. That's my curse. Hey, it sounded like as if you're down on normal. No. You're fine. Man, I can't even imagine reading chat with like 300 people. I really don't see how that's possible. We animals understand one another, so you'll be alright. Look at him go. God, just imagining 100 people in one chat room is insane to me. You don't have to read every chat message. I know that. I know. But I'm small enough of a channel right now that I can. So I gotta enjoy it while I can. In case that day ever does come. You never know. Oh yeah, that guy freaks out if he sees me up there though. You gotta like sneak around while I can. Wow, someone's confident. Yeah, I'm my name's Luffy, and I'm gonna be king of the streamers. Chicken. To be a wolf on a night when the moon rides high. Beautiful. Tell me, is this your true form? Is your true form a human who is not currently in town? Nah, just teasing. You're lucky. You're sharpened your senses in your soft-looking coat. Lovely. Okay, chicken. All right. Just calm down. Dig, Matt. X is dig. Not attack. Not jump. Alright, there's something in here you're supposed to grab. But I might not be able to do it right now. Might be another time. Yeah, it might be when one of the humans come back inside. Oh. Oh, someone's confident. Yeah. No, I'm getting better every day. I'm gonna... You'll see. You'll all see. If I didn't have to work, I would have a lot more done.
Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah!
Corn! I gotta eavesdrop. That's right. I need to eavesdrop. Listen. It's weird the amount of stuff that I like remember and don't remember. I came to it as we discussed. But I checked as we discussed. Oh, that's what he said. Okay, why didn't he say anything else? About the shield? Hey, not so loud. Hide behind the tree. Came to it as we... Okay, whatever. I guess I don't really need to pay attention to them. There's a way up there. Might be... something else. Or do I have to scare them? Maybe I have to scare them. What's up? Monsters, no use. Quick, hide! Yeah. But now I can talk to the dog. Dog Island returns. Were you trying to listen to humans talk? Do you understand human words? That's amazing. I tried listening with A too, but I didn't understand a thing. If you sneak up on them and try listening, I bet you can hear something good. Oh, I already tried that. All I know is the shield's up there. Right, Wolflink, use the ladder. Replace that pumpkin. I'm not. Stop it. Stop it. No more poop sock. You did it, Goku. Where, oh where? I think I have to be up. So you have to go through the window there. But I can't scare this guy. Usually he can like see you, but now he's just like blind as a bat, I guess. You have to sneak up on two guys listening to properly. Ah, okay. But I did sneak up on him. Oh. Hey, did the monsters leave? Yes. Yes. Ooh, I think they scattered. You gotta hurry before the monsters find us again. You bring the shield that's at your house. I'll go to Russel's place and get the sword we were to present to Hyrule. Hurry. I'm gonna have to go search for those children in Russell's stead. He's too injured to move quick. Gotcha, Mayor. I'll hurry and get the shield. You wait here. No good. Run! Get it! Oh shit, I snuck them on him. What you want from me? That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Looks like there's an open window. This village is full of idiots. So, you should jump up there. But from where? What do you mean from where? Just go to the ledge, you dingus. Oh. Monsters! You returned for me! Haven't you? My daughter, return her! And take this! Oh god, no! He's summoning the Kakus. As you can see, you have no power to stop the poop sock. Oh yeah, sure. I'm not even sure how much that even came on the stream. How am I supposed to stop that man? I gotta find a new way up there. Scare him. I think that's what I have to do. It's always... Oh, the kitty. Were you attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. I'm sorry, that person's calling the hawk is my master's husband. You could sneak up from behind and scare him, meow. That was the plan. Nope. Didn't matter if the stream heard it. Only if you did. I hate you. Why you like this? Oh. Yeah, let me jump up there. Come on, let's get up on the roof from here and scare the guy. Yep. Scare it. Just do it. He just jumps in the water. Ow. Remember howling? You do howls in this. Why you can do this? Why not? What does summoning the owl or hawk do with the owl? What does he do? Why are there clouds? I guess clouds can exist at night if the moon's bright enough. So you're Link, right? Sorry about giving you so much trouble before. I'm not proud of it, but it's in my genes to obey anyone who blows a reed. How sad. Your voice, it sounded like a reed. That's why I flew down. Tell you what, next time, call me like that when you need something. Who knows? I might be able to help you. Okay. Well, what? Got the shield. I'm gonna do it. Cassettes already have a lot of interest. Nice. Nice work. Nice cock. Look at these shitty drawings. They're amazing. I love them. Is that supposed to be the mayor? What is that? Get like a... Found it. New streamote. No. Down. Yeah. So I think the sword is like at the mayor's house. Looks kind of cheap. All right then. Next is the sword. Hurry up and get one. Midna, please, Midna. Oh, I gotta go back up there. The Tin Allen grunt is legendary. It was a sound. The children, could they not have returned? Could they? I must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed the sword that was to be a gift on the couch. Ah, okay, that's what we're supposed to. But darling, your injuries. Oh shit, he's walking. He's walking this way. He might see me. We'll talk to this chicken. Huh? Fresh face, huh? You're a sharp one to realize you needed to come and introduce yourself to me. If you wanted to know anything about this town, I could tell you. What do you say? I guess. Tell you. Let me tell you. This is usually a quiet little village, but there's been a bit of a ruckus today. If you gotta know, monsters attacked the village and made off with... Oh, did I say little brats? You look a bit like a monster yourself. If you're gonna be hanging around town, you might want to stay out of sight of people. Of course. Of course. Wait. What's he doing? Oh. I'm growling. Maybe that's what. He's in no condition to move. Look at him. Fuck you, for forgetting salt. Oh. You love salt and vinegar chips. Here's a 360 no scope for dogs. I can't do that in first person mode, unfortunately. I'm just trying to wait. But I'm getting impatient. There we go. Yes, I do. I can polish off this whole fucking bag at once. Good. Yeah, I know. I hate Lays. Lays suck. Impressive. Kroger can even outdo them. So why isn't she in here? I think she would be in here, but she's just like outside for reasons. Alright. So now you have a sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate. Alright, no more detours. I'm going to take you back into Twilight. Go into the woods where you can first transformed into the shape. Yay! Lays are unseasoned next to them. Yep. Sour cream and onion chips. Taste like sour cream and onion. Can you believe it? Why is he coming back? What is his plan? Anything we want from Kroger doing the delivery is to use the $20 off. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel like I had something in mind, but I forgot. We're gonna need more cans of salsa, I guess. But probably gonna cool down on the salsa, to be honest. Those tortilla chips just suck. The ones I got in here, anyway. They're so salty. They're unreasonably salty. Why are they so salty? Did they play Overwatch before seasoning them? Is that what happened? They're not. Whatever. Whatever. I had one piece that tasted entirely like licking a salt block. Some of them were better than others. I'll say that much. Wait. Come to my spring. Yes. I need a metal headpiece. Well, give some thought as to what you want. Okay. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. It was a trick. You trapped me. Beware. A shadow being. It approaches. I got some shit like canned tomatoes and orange juice on there. Alright. Buy orange juice. Making more breakfast. Watch me perform the best combat. That was hard. I almost didn't make it. Breakfast, and if I can't make French onion soup. Oh, my elbows. For real though, I love Wolf Link's design. It's very nice. Not plain wolf. It's just got its own style. It's unique. These spirits are so strange though. This is some Okami ass forest beast. Okami? I mean Princess Mononoke. I need to watch some Ghibli soon. I need to chill out and watch. Maybe I'll do that. They're comfort movies. Need any more fruit? Not really. I think I still have like 2 bananas I haven't eaten. And then like plenty of mandarins. I am one of 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordona. For some reason, when I was a teenager, like I really hated these spirits, these designs. Like they always made me cringe for some reason. There's something about them. I have no idea why. I really can't explain it. I don't know. I always thought it was just like super stupid. Thought they were dumb as hell. Thought they were like stupid, like a giant squirrel was talking to me. Wow, cool. I don't know, I was a dumb teenager. Cringe ass spirits. If they're so cool, why are they dead? I'm telling you, I had so many like weird moments like that. Like if my dad were watching me, I'd be like, "God, this game's gay. Oh, this game's so gay." The black beast you slayed was the shadow being. It had come to seize the power of light I wield. I try to get my dad to like The Legend of Zelda. Like I would constantly show him cool moments of the game, and like he just does not care for it. I showed him the ending of or he was watching me play the ending of this game, and he just seemed thoroughly unimpressed. Now your dad just sits on TikTok, man. Pretty much. I hate TikTok. TikTok annoys me, and I've been trying to figure out why. And I think it's just because the way it auto-plays stuff. I do not like videos. It's like a combination of obnoxious, loud videos bleeding into like people who think they know everything, and then just I'm sure there's plenty of good, decent short-form videos like that. And I see them on Twitter or YouTube anyway, so it's just like I have no purpose for TikTok if it's just going to be spread to other platforms. And I have to be the one interested in clicking the video, otherwise it's just like it's like an annoying adware, you know what I mean? Like it's just something that plays while I'm searching for videos. You don't get all of your life philosophy on TikTok, right? I know. To save this land from the King of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You still have not discovered your true power. Why is mayo so expensive now? I don't know. Mayo is crazy. I guess it's because the price of eggs went up. Because like a carton of eggs now is like an average of like 4 or something. From what I read anyway. You can get varying prices of eggs. It's really not. That's why we're getting Hellman's and Costco. Because it's just like those jars of Dukes we bought were like $7 each, if not more. They're not even that big of jars. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms, unless if you were to return to Foreign Woods, where you were first transformed. If you were to revive the light spirit. There, by the power of the light spirit. I can't skip this, by the way. Oh, no, I had to hit A. I was hitting A on my controller, but it's B. Alright. Not that it matters, we're pretty much done here anyway. I don't know, and nothing's worth anything anymore. We just pull prices out of our ass now. Like the few groceries I bought at Kroger just yesterday or the day before was just like $78. And I didn't even buy that much. Most of it was lunch meat. When's the next Costco trip? We need mayo. Wow, I thought we got like Hellman's last time we were there. How are we out? You're full of it. You're full of it. Never really got a good look at this. Almost fell down. Damn. This really is an abyss, though. It's really tragic the kids living near this death pit for your mom. Huh? Yuck. It's so crazy. This place is so big, but it's empty. So much of it's empty. Hey, look, the foreign woods that you know so well, they're now covered in twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but you still want to go? Yes. What did you even get at Kroger? Well, what you listed. The only thing I didn't get was the hot sausage. I replaced the variety pack of chips with Kroger bags, and then I got like double the lunch meat, of course. I got the Italian parsley. I got everything on the list besides that, those two things. And I don't really think I added on anything but like the silk almond milk and maybe another thing. No, I even got like fairly cheap chicken. It's like $3 a breast. So these are the weapons you use in your world. I remember this pretty vividly for some reason. So how dumb she looks. She can't even see. You really think this thing can slay creatures of Twilight? Well, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. Yeah, Link, just pick up the sword. Fight like Zoro. Do it one hand, one snout style. Rip. Alright, I promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. Also, you might want to check on that cheese that we used the deli slicer on. I feel like I saw a weird spot on the one slice that I used. I don't know if what I was looking at was mold or not. But it wasn't like noticeable when I put it on. The slice, I tried to say yesterday. Yeah, yep. Looks sus. Oh, yeah. Yep. But enough about that. Do you hear that noise? It's the limitation of the spirit that had its light stolen. Food's just not worth buying. Just give it up. We'll just eat cereal. Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find that light. And this is like checking out her nails. Come on, snap to it. But yeah, mid-2000s was such a freaking awkward time for video games because like everything had to be super grayed out and edgy and just realistic, quote unquote. Just desaturize everything. It was the style at the time. I guess I'll wait on orange juice from Costco then. Saturated? Yeah. Sure. Whichever floats your boat. Send them down. Willy, Willy. Run like the hill, look. Hill, Willy. Look at the way they like move on the ground with their hands. Like fingertips first. Ah, we're pinned again. They think who do they think they're doing? You need to take these little pests on one at a time, right? No need to take this one at a time, right? You can take them all at once. So, you can handle this by yourself, can't you? Good luck. Bye. This is such a sassy cat. See this? Wow, you just like bite on things. There's our 1 second blurp boogie. Boogie boogie. Man, like a hill, like a willy willy. Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't die. They just resurrect each other. Midna! Come back out here, Midna. Need you. I didn't even know I grabbed onto the other one. That's it, rice and beans. Yep. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll find a way to charge you out the ass for beans. Or rice. If you leave the last one alive, it's going to use that shriek to bring the others back. Listen, let me help you get out here. Just move like I tell you. You just have to hold down B and I'll expand the energy field so enclose all enemies and release. Very specific. How do you do that, Midna? Fuck, I should stop questioning things. I almost died. How did I almost die? Being reckless. See, why do they have to make hero mode obnoxious? Like, let things do double damage, but if you're just gonna take away hearts, you know, why do that? That's annoying. Like, sure, I don't mind the difficulty being slightly harder. But if you're just gonna remove all healing, then no. Am I just going backwards? No, it's the next spring. Where you're told to collect the spirit orbs or whatever. I love how every game just draws or has their own take on what water looks like. Like, there's no consistency. No one game's water looks the same. Please be careful. These woods have changed. The dark clouds of dust covered this land, this drape of shadows called Twilight. In this twilight, those who live in the light become as mere spirits. It is a place where the dark ones and evil creatures dwell. I am a spirit of light. Blue-eyed beast. Look for my light. Retrieve the light by the stolen dark beast and keep it in this vessel. I got the vessel. Looks like grapes. I'm gonna eat them. No, don't eat them, Link. Dogs can't have grapes. In the shadow of Twilight, the dark insects are invisible. Yeah. God, this game has to hold your hand. Just let me live. Right, I'm just trying to run. I'm not like trying to talk to you. Thank you. Bye. Oh, there's one. There's two. Yeah. Are sausage links even worth it? Eh. I don't know. Yes. Oh, you're gonna do that, huh? You're gonna be like that? Is living even worth it? To be determined. Did it already travel across? Okay, no. Keep hitting other buttons so I don't need to hit. I'm gonna guess I have to go through the forest. But I better check to make sure there's nothing over by this dude. I can still dig? Remember when you could use the breath of the Wolf Link amiibo in Breath of the Wild? Like, why? It's so weird. It's just kind of, I don't know, out of place. Skyline oyster crackers on sale. Oh my god. There's not very much in those boxes, I've noticed. They're quite small. Fuck, every single time. Whoop. I think bugs are in this house, actually. I remember there being like 2. Snake eater! What's with the bugs? Those things aren't normal. They're so big, they're so weird, and so creepy. Come on, get away, bugs. Shoo, get out of here. Don't worry, I got this money. Yeah, it's because they're not puffed up with air. Fair. But the bag just seems small in general. What? They just died? Oh boy, I have no idea what's going on around here. Yeah, it must suck for you. Don't get soggy in 3 seconds. Maybe I like soggy. Welcome to the soggy Splatoon. How tough are you? If you don't help the light spirits, this world will forever be covered in twilight. Now, you better. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find a way out. I know my favorite part of Twilight Princess is when Link and Midna talk about their groceries for half an hour. You know it. Dang. I was hoping that would break it. Dig, 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 dig. What is this way then? Wait. Oh, that goes to the Hyrule field probably. Yeah. Or anything else? Would I really like some main slice of life shit with Link and Midna? Yeah. That would be really cool. I honestly, just everything in general could use slice of life. It is the spice of life, if you will. The manga probably has some of that. Oh shit, you're probably right. I forgot. I always forget it has a manga. My sibling has a volume or 2, if not all. I think they showed me. I hear it's decent. It's like 9 volumes for Twilight Princess. It's wild. Yeah, right? Have you read it? Whoa! Get out of the way. I think this was a dead end. Is it not a dead end? Okay. Just gotta make sure there's no bugs. Link Swiner's in it? Oh my god. Wait, that doesn't look right. What? Eh? Not all of it, but yeah. Oh. Damn, not here. Where did this take me? This like skip part of the... I need a mini-map. Real bad. Does that like skip to the end there? Is that what that's... a little shortcut's used for? Yeah, that's weird. Huh. I don't remember that. Okay, it's right here. So, like, unnoticeable? Very odd. Yeah, it just takes you all the way up here. Huh. Nice. This takes some time. I'll probably try to get to the temple and then, like, leave that for next stream. It seems like the best course of action, anyway. Sad thing is, I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, dig a lot of these, because some of the bugs can be in them. But I think they have to be sparking. What is making that noise? Shut up! Being loud. And there's one of them. Get down. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Come here. Holy shit. Forgot you could just jump that high. This game gets me super nostalgic for the Wii. Like just the menu, the sounds of the Wii, the Wiimotes. I can't believe how old it is already. Insane. Really funny how we how time changes. It's like everybody in the early 2000s was concerned about Nintendo just focusing on their younger audience, but now like the Switch has hit like late teens and young adults the most. Maybe like not even like teen. I think like it's early teens, late teens, more of a Xbox Call of Duty crowd. It's just funny how demographics shift, but now nobody really cares about Nintendo being quote unquote family friendly. So it's what they know and come to expect, I guess. It's just what now that Nintendo's like older, has a history, like it has some like predictable outcomes. Oh. Gotcha. Oh wait. Okay. I was really concerned there for a second. Finley, my ass. You can buy hentai games on the eShop, right? Well, you know what I mean. That's what their image is. Anyway. Now so much shit gets released on the eShop, nobody gives a two shits. Just gonna mash it. Mash it. Sony's currently more uptight than Nintendo, right? So Sony's... I don't know what Sony's weird. The weird part is they always have been. True. Fair enough. Made a new emote. Is that Risei? Oh my god. Nice. I like it. This is gonna take me all the way back, isn't it? Yep. Whoops a doodle. BMXXX was censored on PS2, but not Game 5. So weird. Companies are stupid. Like the way I keep hearing like these rustling of trees or cicadas or whatever in the woods, it just throw me off. Finally, I reached it. Senra Kugura. I guess less censoring on Nintendo consoles and PlayStation. Yeah, that's so weird. Gotta go through all this again. It's not a platforming challenge. All you have to do is press A. You don't even have to time it. Just gotta mash it. It's just silly. I don't know. Trying to use senses, not talk to you. Come here, you little shit. Oh, 2 of them. Thankfully, collecting these doesn't take that long. And usually, like, I guess back when this like released, I was pretty harsh on this mechanic, and then I think I kind of softened on it. I guess I viewed it as like a complete time waste, but I don't really care. It doesn't really like bother me. Still not showing on my emote options though. Sad. Come here. Oops, forgot you can only hold that for so long. This mechanic's so strange. Like, it's not hard. I remember like coming back here and like we need a bridge, and then like I just didn't know. It took so long. We were just like, where do we find a bridge? And it's just sitting here. You have to find a whole ass bridge. And it took me so long. I guess I just forgot. I just changed. Zoomed in. HD version lessening the amount of tears you have to collect doesn't hurt though. Oh yeah, that's right. Why did they do that? I didn't think it was that extreme. Game's changing. They're updating to be live services. Changing the single player experiences. Ruining video games. Retroactively. Oh. Where's the bird at? Is not here? Did they kill him? Make payment at the box. Smelled like cigarettes. So, where are the remaining? X, the rotating stealth. Wasn't the worst, but it's like Wind Waker HD changing a little annoyances. Yeah. That could be like my only reason why they would consider doing it. They were just constantly like lessening the burden, I guess. I remember being kind of disappointed because I'm like, I wanted more of the Wolf Link to be a bigger part of the game. And it kind of just felt like just a mode that you get through to get to the dungeon. I think if they had dungeons where you swap between the two, would have been interesting. Kind of like how Young Link and Adult Link had some moments like that. Although there might be some moments like that that I just don't remember. I don't remember anything like hugely changing, like the Spirit Temple or anything. But they have those dungeons in the second half of the game. So yeah, I just don't remember. I guess. Nah, 2 of the simulators suck. True. Well, I mean, Cybo's just gonna be all 4 or sale though. Maybe. Ah, but it was so nice here in the Twilight. What's so great about the world of light anyway? Beautiful. Orb. I'm pondering my orb. Caught my ass, creatures. I need to drop. Ring it anyway. May have stolen. Oh. You wouldn't just download something on the internet. My name is Fern. I am one of the spirits of light. who dwell in Hyrule, but by the order of the gods, I protect this forest. Monkey! Oh, brave youth. Oh, banana. In the land covered in twilight, but where people roam as spirits, you were transformed into a blue-eyed beast. It's just me. That was a sign. It was a sign that the powers of the Chosen One rests within you, and that they are awakening. Look at you. Look at your awakened form. I'm just here, and I have my outfit. Who gave me the outfit? The green tunic. That is your garb. Once belonged to the ancient hero.
Gross!
Yeah. Blech. What's gross? Humans? Chosen by the gods. His power is yours. His is the true power that slept within you. Oh, banana. Your name is Link. Link! Humans are stinky. Let me be a wolf again. Yeah. I steal Zach's emotes for only $3.29 a month. And he doesn't even see the whole $3. He gets probably $1.50. Nah, probably it's like $2.50. I think Twitch's system sucks. The dark power rests in the temple deep within these woods. It is a forbidden power. Long, long ago, I and the other spirits of light locked it away. Because of its nature, it is a power that should have never been touched by any who dwell in the light. This world weeps beneath a mantle of shadows, and so there is no choice. You must match the power of King of Shadows. If you seek this forbidden power, then proceed to the temple of forest depths. Yeah. Red Boy is the only person here who can use the BTTV emotes that I know of. He's got Skeletor emotes. Well, you're the chosen hero and all that, huh? Well, that's why you got turned into a beast. What a shame. I mean, maybe you'd rather just wander as a spirit like that. Like the rest, totally unaware of what was happening for all eternity, right? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to head to that temple? Well, isn't that convenient? I was about to head there myself. Hey, look. You want to help your friends, right? The way I see it, maybe they're in that temple waiting for you to rescue them. Well, good luck, Mr. Important Hero. Skeletor yicking. No. There'll be no yicking in my chat. It is forbidden. Oh, it's fun to cut grass in this game. Because he's just like a mower. And unlike one thing I dislike about Skyward Sword is like every time you swing your sword, your character's stationary, or at least if you don't swing it in the right way, if I can remember correctly. I hate that. Just let me run. Of course, it stops me here too if you swing it like a stab it. But when you can just run with it. That's nice. Yeah. Can we get Alex King saying this place is the bomb? And what the hell is going on? This place is the bomb. Well, are there any blurps like that? Does anybody care about Yik enough to even add those? Why did I like that? Hey dude, what's up? Huh? So, let's see, Ordonian. You seemed familiar, but then your clothes seemed kind of different, so I was getting thrown off for a second. these birds are just gonna start shitting on him. He actually has a nest in his hair. He's like the black dude with Chocobo in FF13. What's his name? It's not Snow. What's his name? We'll make them. Can we get like GIF saying I can't wait to express Link's anal glands? Size. I don't like that comment. The one before the size. I don't like that one. Oh, okay, there we go. Hell yeah, dude. No. Only 100 rupees. No. What? That's not right, guy. But I gave you the land for free, man. I also sell oil on its own, so come back. I'm giving you shit. I'm going in your house, stealing stuff. If anything, I'm taking more. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Look how destroyed this place is. He freaked out so much. Boarded everything he could. Like, he boarded the blankets. The curtains. You need a better house. He's just a shack. Why is your shack so tall? It's not even a second floor. Technically. Hey, didn't I like this? Or was a different one? Yeah, I like this one too. Where's my chest? My diet Dr. Kelp? Whatever. Yes. This game's very cozy. It's just Zelda games in general, though. I can't. Now I gotta walk through this like a chump. I could just dig my way through this before. Rats. Rats. Oh, wow. Rats. Monkey. I don't see how anything can top the Super Mario movie. It's too good. I don't know why we even consider making another one when the perfect movie already exists. And the shittiest fucking carts on Kroger's site right now. Why? You're my brother in Christ. You made the cart. Oh yeah. I gotta use my nature. Yeah, I got it. Here we go. Wait, what? Where we get that? You monkey. She's trying to help though. I really wish I didn't have to stare at the monkey ass. I really wish I didn't have to. But the camera just keeps centering it. Brooklyn Bob, Hopkins Mario, peak fiction. Yeah, I know. It really is the ideal Mario movie. I don't know why it was too ahead of its time. People just couldn't appreciate it. Mayo, tartar. I thought we just had tartar. What do you mean more tartar? We have a jar of tartar. Fries, fish, tomatoes, onion powder, horse crackers. Yeah, it's a bit of an oddball. This I won't lie. Cake mix with your fish is definitely weird. Real Mario was kept in Lou Albano. Think that word gets you banned on Twitch. Look at that monkey's eyes. You will look, stare, gaze upon the monkey. The monkey! The monkey's fist! The monkey! Yeah, but now my mom's friend is coming. Oh, yeah, sure. I did just add a shitty squeeze of tartar bottle. Yeah. Oh, I bet even that costs too much money. Yep. Everything's fine here in America. $2. Lord help us. For shitty tartar. We're screwed. In Joe Biden's America. Yeah. Just kill him. Thank you. Alright, can we go now? Monkey. Just like, gonna throw it at the monkey. Yep. Okay. Can I have my lantern back now? We're done. You don't need to. There's no more clouds. You think the delivery guy will be pissed bringing 30 cans of tomatoes up here? Probably not. Probably hates his life anyway. It's probably worse carts out there, to be honest. I'm still just amazed Kroger even has the capacity workforce to go make deliveries. Nah, probably what'll happen though is they'll give up on half the order and then deliver it. Should I order any sodas? Matt, look at the video. Oh yeah, that's right. You did post a video. JonTron, you're gonna post JonTron here?
How many monkeys can I see? How many monkeys are around me? How am I gonna get rid of them?
Get rid of them. I meant to play that, but too late. I couldn't find it in time. Not worth it. How many monkeys? Sounds tired. Like, that's the type of shit I'd pull, like, 5-hour stream in. Didn't know if we should squirrel away some pizza nights. Squirrel away pizza nights. Well, Seymour, you're an odd fellow, but you're an odd fellow. Woo! Whoa! Now these parts though, cool. Sodas. I still have sodas. I know. I have more hidden sodas. We're good. For now. Besides, I probably charge you like $8 per pack. Anyway. $8 for a pack of soda is insane. Buy 5, save 5 on healthy snacks. Sure. Healthy snacks. Inside you, there are 2 wolves. One is gay and the other one's gay. They are having a sword fight. Oh yeah, they're having a sword fight, alright. 2 swords. I did read it. When you buy 5 persisting Pepsi items. Shut up. Shut up. Pepsi doesn't sell healthy items. They don't have Pepsi apples. Healthy. The ending blow is a secret technique you can use on stunned enemies to end their breath before they spring back into action. When an enemy lies collapsed on the ground, stun Z target and press A to leap into the air and deliver a final strike. Pepsi apples. Yep. Yep, I said it. Oh, this is actually the best move in the game. Easily. That's why it's mandatory. Like, it's iconic. Yeah. Yeah. That stuff's satisfying. Just finished. It's like James from Silent Hill 2 when he just kicks enemies. Even better. Herb stomps. I don't know if anything will quite replace Dead Space's boot stomp, though. That's too satisfying. Gears of War had a head stomp that was good, though. With Dead Space, you just had weight to it. You could chop off a whole limb with that boot. I'll send you an even better version of the picture. Oh god. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna put that on stream real quick. Here. Show you all. Yeah, my favorite healthy snack, Pepsi. Pepsi. Shut up. That monkey used all my lamp! I can't get past now. Now I must steal. It says diet. That's healthy. Not the other one. That you're looking at the left one. The original one's on there too. Also, Diet Pepsi is not healthy for you. That's toxic. It's actually toxins. Diet Pepsi should be eliminated. Unless it's on tap. I enjoyed what I had on tap. Soda's on tap. If you ever had A&W on tap when they freshly make it, oh my god. To die for. That's healthy. Why would they call it diet if it wasn't healthy? Exactly. Welcome, welcome. Hey, buy anything. Wait a minute, what is that? Lantern oil. Alright. Alright, we'll see you later. Hey, over here. Money, put the money in. Idiot. He can't stop me because he's a bird. Now your file will forever be labeled thief. I don't care. I'm just gonna... I'm a thief. Now, we... Well, we made it to the temple, despite your directions. You wouldn't download a car. Oh, but I would. Kinda want to keep playing, though. I don't know. Kinda want to keep playing. Perhaps I should separate. If I do keep playing, I should separate the file. What do you think? Should I change? You're all here to watch Zelda, so be kind of rude. Change it. Which one? Yeah, no. I feel like tomorrow I'll play something else and play. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm still in the mood to play this, so it still seems like a good time. All right. Well, I'll catch you in the next video.